In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make an angled galley in Minecraft. Now, if you guys are new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you're interested in more ship tutorials, I'll leave a link in the card above as well as in the description to a full playlist. Anyway, let's get into building. Okay, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. So I'm going to be building this one, of course, out the water. It's just it's much easier for me to show you guys how to make it without water getting in the way. So with this one, it's going to be one layer underneath the water. So this white wall block here, right here, that represents water. So where you're going to be building is right on the level of water. It's not very deep at all. It is angled, so it's kind of up to you which way you want to have it pointing, really. It's nice and easy to turn it. It's actually in a 10 by 10 box as well. So it's 10 blocks long, 10 blocks wide, and it is 14 blocks high. So that at least gives you an idea of where that's going to fit in. It's really difficult otherwise to tell. But in terms of the diagonals from that square, you have got either side of it 3 diagonal blocks. So if you're trying to line it up with, say, a diagonal dock or something like that, this is where I'd kind of recommend having your dock would be on that 3 blocks. Give you a nice little block between it, and you can put a little bridge between the two. It won't look like it's too snug where it would be just hitting against the wall all the time. So materials wise, feel free to switch up any of these materials at all. But the ones that I'm going to be using are spruce slab, spruce stair, spruce planks, dark oak slab, dark oak stairs, dark oak planks, a stripped dark oak wood kind of block, oak fence, and some white wall as well. There's going to be loads of other stuff that we're going to need, like little bits and bobs, but that will do for our basic materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do mine in the same kind of position, same angle as I've got this one. So that means starting in the top rightmost corner. So this is where the front of the ship is going to be. And I'm going to use this white wool as a guide, just as a block that isn't really a block, if that makes sense. It's just going to be there to place slabs. So from that corner, place a block, place another block diagonally off of that. And then here we're going to need spruce slabs, and we're going to go 1 spruce slab on the side. We're then going to go diagonal from this towards the center of this box, but it's going to be going 2 out like that. So you get 2 out going like that, really. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 diagonal ones. So 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So you get 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have a 2. And that 2 is going to be going across here. So it's going to go across to this bit here like that to get to the center point. Now for the other side, we're going to do the same thing. So where we've got that white block, we put a diagonal block on the side there. And then we're going to have these 2. It's going to be going out like that. Okay. And don't worry, I'll get a good screeny once we're done so that you guys can get this all right. And then we're going to have 3 diagonals, 1, 2, and 3, like that. So you can see those there. Now we're going to have this 2. Whoops, that was actually right, but yeah, you're going to have 2 there. So that's the kind of shape that we've actually got. So it's flatter at the back, and it kind of goes to a point. It's really difficult with kind of like diagonal ships in general to make it look like the way you want it to. But that is what you're going to have. The next bit is just spruce planks, and you're just going to place them in the gaps. So this is just to make it a little bit more solid. You can, of course, have lower slabs in here, but I just found that then when you try and do the interior and everything like that, and we're also going to have these slabs, really only the middle ones could then do that, and it doesn't really add a lot. You then lose your place to put like barrels and things like that. Anyway, let's get on to layer number 2. Okay, now for layer number 2, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these old white wall blocks, but we are going to place another one directly on top of the kind of front parts of this ship here. And we're going to put an upside down stair on it like this. We're going to do the same on this side as well. Then we're going to have a slab coming forwards to this corner that we've got here. Not actually going to be in the corner, but that's where we're going to have those 2. And then we're going to have a block, full block, right in the middle of that one there. So that's what you end up getting, just like that. Now what we're going to do, again, if we put a block in, we're going to put a block in just behind those 2 there. So those blocks. And then we're going to have a stair here, spruce stair. And then this is going to wrap around to this side here like that. So we're just using that block to get that stair in there. Like that. We can delete those 2 like that. Then what we're going to do is we are going to have 3 blocks of spruce coming out. So we go out 1, 2, 3. I think we actually have 4. We actually have 4, yeah, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So we go out just from those slabs. Out an extra one. Then across the back here, we're going to have stairs. So you're going to have a stair there, and then another stair there, like that. Do the same thing on this side. One stair there, stair there. I don't know what goes on the back. I'm guessing a block. Yeah, it's just a block. Nice and simple. So then we're just going to have a block on the back there, like that, to kind of flatten it out a bit. Then what we're going to do is with our, we're actually going to have a couple blocks and a couple slabs. So I'll do the blocks first. Right at the back point here, we're going to have a block here and a block here, like that, to kind of thicken that part of it up. Then with our slabs, we're going to have slabs going around this, just on the edge of each of these bits. Like that. So that's what we're going to go with for those bits. Now you can, with this, it looks like I've done it with this one. With the two, I actually got rid of that one, it seems. This extra slab here. So yeah, do the same there. Why not? I think it's just so that you get more floor space going on, really. That's the biggest part of it that we actually want. So for the details now, what we're going to do, we'll do the front first. What we're going to have right here is where we've got these stairs. Oh, sorry, not stairs. One stair and a slab. On the slab, so right at the front, we're going to place a spruce block on each of those. Then with our dark oak stair, we're going to have a dark oak stair going onto it this way. So do the same on the other side, so it's pointing into it. But then we're actually going to be pointing outwards to kind of get that Nordic-y type thing. You could always, you know, make it more pointed and all that stuff, but I've gone with it being really simple for this one. Also with a spruce slab, just place that just on the front there as like the tip of the ship. I'm never that keen on the look of the angled ones. Never seems to work out quite right. We're also going to need just a slab as well. Dark oak slab just on the top of these ones right at the front there, just to smooth that in. Then what we're going to do on the back, this is all going to be dark oak planks now. We're going to have 3 dark oak planks. So we go 1, 2 and 3 straight across the back like that. We're going to have a stair on those 2 there. And this time we're going to have 2 dark oak slabs coming off of this. 1 and 2 like that. Then on top of the block, we're going to have a slab. And then that means right in the middle, we're going to have a full block like that. The only change that we're going to do, I'm just going to make sure I get it in the right place. Yep, that is right. Cool. Is just here on the upper slab, upper block even, we're going to have an upper slab. So upper block, part of it, two slabs on the back. That's what's going to be going on there. So if we now put in the mast, so where this is going to be, where we've got these 3 here, you would think it'd be directly in the middle of this one, but it can't. So it's going to be just one back here. So it's between these 2, the back 2, and this is going to be 11 high. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we're going to have 2 blocks that we haven't got, which is spruce fences. You can also do the granite wall stuff that I've been doing, but I just didn't with this one for whatever reason. Then 1 block down, we're going to go out diagonally with 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and 3 like that. And same again, 1, 2, and 3 like that. Then with our oak fence, we're going to be from the front part of it here, there, and then we're going to be diagonal from this each time. So it's usually best to just kind of worm your way. That doesn't sound right. Just make your way up from there. So you go diagonal to there, to there. Oh, I've done this weird. To there, to there. There we go. You'll kind of get there eventually. So this one's really short, this one. So yeah, diagonal from that one, going all the way up. And it's the same on the back. The only difference with the back, we don't have a single point to really do this. So you have a fence on either side of this. Then this one's your kind of singular point. So I'm going to delete them as I go, because I really confused myself with doing it. I don't know how I did it before. I must have done it, I built it like this. But there we go, you'll get it all kind of connecting in then. I know it doesn't go to the top, but it's good enough for this kind of thing. So if you did want to do some extra little detail-y bits that I'm kind of seeing now, it's really weird. I don't know if it's because it's on an angle, so I kind of just let myself accept things, but you can switch out a composter for the bottom there, and also a composter on there as well. That'll make it look like some like tied rope type stuff going on, or you can put a barrel in there. That's absolutely fine. We're going to put the actual sail on now. So we've got white wool, and we're also going to need some oak fence. So if we tie it up's nice and easy. You just come forwards and down with 1 block. I say that while placing a million and one other blocks everywhere else. And then just in the middle, we want to kind of bunch this up, but we also want to have some bits of it pushed back if we can. So that's what we're going to go with maybe something like that would do. You don't want to even. Try to make it a little bit, unsymmetrical. That should be the real word. So yeah, don't try to make it symmetrical. And then all you do for this is then just tie it off with some fences in the back. So that it looks like it's all connected up. I don't know about putting one on there or not. Probably wouldn't, because you can kind of see it. If you want to do the sail coming forwards, so it being at sea, then come forwards. Now diagonal ones I'm not great at, but we can have a look. So we're going to come forwards and go down with 2. We're going to do the same again with 2 as well. Whoops. Try not to destroy the entire ship as you go, like I'm doing it. Never a good sign. There we go, something like that. Let's have a look. So that kind of looks a bit lopsided at the minute. Let's go out with this one as well. So something like that will do. We're going to go with an extra 1 underneath this. And we're going to make it look like a better shape in a second. And then we're going to go in with just 1 block to finish this one off. It's so much more difficult to do angled angled sails. Just like the block placements, so much more difficult. I don't know why. Yeah, go out with 1 as well. Just on the sides of those. Something like that. There we go. So you get a really basic kind of shape like this. Now what we want to try and do is make it look a bit more joined up. So we might have things like this where we've got more of the sail coming through. A lot of this is going to unfortunately look a bit symmetrical, I think. It's going to end up that way, although that's not my intent. So I have something like that. So let's actually keep that one there then. Go on to here. Gonna have a bit coming off the side here, so we might go to there and then go diagonally back and out. A block like that. That looks a little bit too sharp for me. Okay, go with that. Just trying to shape it and get it all to kind of look natural somehow. Which it never will. Right, okay. And then go down and diagonal from that. That looks okay. Okay. So we need to soften these bits up. This is all really quite messy at the minute. So maybe raise that one up, have that one back. And go from here. Something like that'll do. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. So the only thing I don't really like is that bottom one there. But either way, that doesn't look great. So I would probably just leave it like that. That would probably do. Whether I go an extra one down there. Yeah, something like that'll do. So, you know, try and mess around with it until you're kind of semi-happy with it. Angled ones, always a pain. That for me will do though. So I'm just going to make sure I tie off any bits there. Now at least those ones are sticking out. That'll be fine. You can then, you know, use like glass, or you can use fence to then tie it onto the side. That's not a problem, but I tend not to. So the only other details that I've really put on this one, because I'm using mine as a fishing ship, so you guys can do the same if you want to. So I've just thrown some barrels around and put in some cobwebs being your fishing nets. So that's what I've gone with for these, you know, put those around somewhere. You've got the kind of like seats that you can sit on. If you want to make them go all the way across, you can then just have another diagonal going in there. Because it's diagonal, it's a bit of a pain to put on shields if you wanted to use it as more of a Viking type long ship. But we've got lots of variations for shields now, so you know, just choose one of the sides and go with it to kind of have whatever you want on those. It's totally up to you. I quite like the oak trapdoors and the dark oak ones. I think they look more shield-like than anything else. I mean, these ones, the spruce trapdoors do look good. It's just that I think they get used a lot these days. So that will do for it. But that's it for this tutorial, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.